Is your Epson L8050 blinking all lights and not working? Don't worry. In this video, we'll show you how to fix it easily. Stay tuned with Device Doctor.
If you're having trouble with your printer, you can fix it for free on your own. If you have any technical questions or aren't sure which printer to buy, just ask us for expert advice and free support.
Let's begin the video. Take a look at what happens when we turn on the printer. Instead of the printer getting ready to work as usual, it starts blinking, and all the lights on the printer turn on at the same time. This indicates there's an issue and the printer isn't functioning properly. In the first step, we turn off the printer and unplug its power cable. Then, we open the top cover of the printer along with the left side cover to access the printer's sensor. This issue is typically caused by the sensor becoming dirty or covered in oil, which prevents the printer from functioning properly. By opening these covers, we can easily reach and clean the sensor. Follow the instructions in the video carefully and unscrew the screws that need to be removed. As you do this, be sure to handle the printer gently. It's important to avoid damaging the cover or any other parts of the printer while you're working on it. Take your time and be cautious to ensure everything stays in good condition. Once you have removed all the screws, use a flathead screwdriver to carefully open the left side cover of the printer. Be cautious with the cover and handle it gently to avoid any damage. Make sure to proceed slowly and carefully during this step. In the second step, once the cover is removed, you will need to carefully remove the side sensor of the printer. Gently clean it to remove any dirt or oil that may have built up. This process is not difficult, and as long as you follow the instructions in the video, it should go smoothly. Take your time to ensure the sensor is properly cleaned and avoid damaging any parts while doing so. Unscrew the two sensor screws and carefully disconnect its ribbon cable from the printer. Be cautious while doing this. Also, remove the sensor curtain and clean it as well. You can see that the printer sensor has become oily and dirty, and it needs to be cleaned. Clean the sensor using gasoline to remove the oil and dirt buildup. After thoroughly cleaning it, use a hairdryer, blower, or compressed air to dry the sensor carefully. Make sure not to get any liquid on other parts of the printer. Once it's dry, take a soft, clean cloth and gently wipe the sensor to remove any remaining residue. Don't worry, as long as you follow these steps, the sensor won't burn or get damaged. It's a safe process that will leave the sensor clean and functional. Clean the sensor curtain using a glass cleaner to remove any dirt or residue. After cleaning, gently dry it with a soft cloth to ensure it's completely dry and free from any cleaning solution. Be careful not to damage the curtain while handling it. Dry the sensor with compressed air spray and clean it with a soft cloth. After that, reconnect the ribbon cable and reattach the sensor to the printer. Finally, connect the sensor ribbon cable back to the printer's main board. Place the sensor in its correct position, making sure it's aligned properly. Once it's in place, tighten the 2 screws to secure it. Afterward, gently rotate the sensor to ensure it moves freely and is functioning correctly. Be careful not to apply too much force while turning. In the final step, connect the power cable back to the printer and turn it on. Once the printer is powered on, wait for it to get ready. It's normal for the printer to enter cleaning mode at this point, which might take 2 to 3 minutes. Be patient and allow the printer to complete the cleaning process before it becomes fully operational again. The printer has successfully entered the ready state, and the lights are no longer blinking. To ensure it's working properly, we'll perform a manual test by printing a page. To perform a manual test, press and hold the cancel and power buttons simultaneously for 10 seconds while the printer is off. Our printer is working perfectly, and the issue has been successfully resolved. I hope this guide helped fix your printer too. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Device Doctor.